Hey everyone, it's LaDon. Hope you're doing well. Wanted to come at you today with a video for a messy bun. I'm doing this video and dedicating it to Chanel, who I ran into while running errands in the Chicagoland area. She happens to be a subscriber to the channel. And I happen to be wearing a messy bun, and she's like, "I never see you with a bun. You have to do a tutorial." So this tutorial is for you. I hope everyone appreciates it and um, enjoys it. And I hope that each of you will try a messy bun if you don't have a process or a technique for creating your own. It's a great way to keep your ends protected during the cooler months. And it's a great way to showcase, the texture you have in your hair. If it's, like an old twist out or an old braid out, or if you have one of those moments where bad hair happens to good naturalistas, you have a hairstyle that didn't come out exactly the way you hoped it to. This is a great kind of go-to hairstyle to wear, and it's really easy. It takes about 5 minutes, and it's a lot of fun to do. So I hope you enjoy the video, and let's get started. All right, so I am going to be using just a few things. I'm going to be using ties for my hair, ponytail holders. I'm going to be using a little bit of my water and aloe vera juice spritz. And I'm going to be using good old reliable, which is my shea butter mix. And I only have a little bit left, so I need to make a little bit more of this. And I'm going to use bobby pins. I'm not sure how many I need, but I have several on hand, so I'll be using bobby pins. I may use, or you may choose to use, a gel. For the gel, I'm going to use, if I need it, it'll be the Kinky Curly Curling Custard. I bought this, and I'm going to show you guys this. So I bought this container last March, and it is just now down to here. So a lot of times people say like Kinky Curly Curling Custard, or some other products, they kind of, don't use those products. They feel like it costs too much. This was $16.99, I believe, for a gel. But this is a gel that has lasted me almost a year. It's now 10 months later, and I still have, I probably won't use this up until March of this year. So that's, $16.99 for a product I buy once a year. So that's a good deal for me. But yeah, so I'll be using gel if I need it, and then also a boar's hair brush in the event I need it. Okay, I do not typically use brushes on my hair at all, except for perhaps a Denman brush, and I'll use that while I'm detangling. But this is one of the rare occasions I will employ one if I need it. So I'm going to start out by just pulling my hair up and really lightly misting it. And I'm focusing on the under part of my hair with this misting. See, I'm not even like misting a lot. I'm lifting and doing like one pump, lift, one pump, like that. Okay. So I'm going to rub that through my hair because I'm going to pull this up into a high bun. Now I'm just going to lean over. Hopefully you guys will be able to see me. But I'm going to pull this hair forward and just kind of run my fingers through it, combing it like toward in the back, combing it toward the front, and then on the sides just combing it toward the crown, and the front combing it toward the crown. And that's just to loosen the roots up a little bit. Anyway, I took a little bit of my shea butter mix, just a bit of it, put it on my fingers, and now I'm going to just rub my palms together like this. And I use this, my shea butter mix, as a pomade. So I'm going to use that to kind of flatten the hair as I bring it up now. Now you want to make sure that you're pulling. I'm standing today. I'm not normally standing. But you want to use that, and you want to make sure that you pull the hair as you go because you want to maintain length on top. I cannot believe my hair is this long that I actually have like a little textured puff up here now. I've not done a high bun in a really long time, guys. And that in the back I have a high bun and it's nice. Wow. And no hair is falling out. That's so amazing. A lot of times because we have shrinkage and all those other things going on, we don't really recognize that our hair is growing. And so it's times like these you really have an opportunity to see what your hair is doing. Now, I do not want my hair to be super flat, super straight. You guys know, I think I've mentioned it in other videos, I like to see a little bit of whatever texture I'm working with, whether it's an old braid out, wash and go, twist out, whatever. I like to see a bit of that texture in my hair when I pull it up. So I will not be brushing my hair. If you want a smoother kind of look, go ahead and use your brush, but be gentle about it. Just use the edge of the brush. Don't go flat like this. Just use the edge and go back using the edge because you'll do less damage to the hair that way. All right. Another reason I misted it was because the hair is just easier to work with when you have misted it a little bit. Okay. So now I'm pulling it to the top of my head. And now I'm going to take one of my ponytail holders and I'm just going to put it in here. And I just got one of the ponytail holders that I have purchased these from beauty supply store. You get a whole bunch of them for just a couple of dollars. So that's what I am working with. I'm just going to tilt this up a little bit so you can see more of this bun since it's now on top of my head. Okay, so now that the bun is on top of my head, this is where if you wanted to add your gel and brush, I would say go ahead and start to do that now. So now that you have finished either brushing or gelling or doing whatever it is you did to your hair to get it up, on top of your head, now that you have finished that smoothing process, you can go ahead and begin to pull your So you're going to begin to pull your ponytail on top just to get a little extra length on it. Okay, so now that you have fluffed and pulled that hair to get a little bit more volume and length in your bun, you're going to evenly distribute the hair so that, it's all the way around the circle. You have a good amount of hair evenly distributed around where your bun will be. So that's what I have here. I feel pretty satisfied with this. I hope you guys can see this well. My hair is so dark, it seems like. In any event, so you're going to grab your bobby pin. You could also use, they're not called bobby pins, they're called hair pins. And they actually look more like a U. So like the bobby pins, they close at the end. Each side closes, but with a hairpin, and I don't have any more. I don't know where mine are, but they're more open like this. So you could use either or. In some situations, I use the hairpins. Other times, I use bobby pins. For me, they're really pretty interchangeable in terms of their effectiveness. Sometimes with hairpins, they fall out more easily. They slide off my hair more easily. So I like to go with these because they have a little extra grip on them. Okay, so you're just going to grab pieces of hair, right? And then you're going to just pin them in place. Pin them where you want them. And the reason you're doing this is because you just want to make sure you have hair all around that bun. So that's why you're grabbing chunks and you're kind of strategically pinning them so you have, hair in a circle to create the bun look. Okay, so now that you've done that, this is kind of what it will look like. That's mine. Sorry if it's too dark, guys, but that's mine. What I'll do is then begin pulling just a little bit more. Now to get the shape of bun I want. And then again, I like to leave pieces of hair loose because I don't like for it to look like I plan to do this. So again, I think it takes away from the messy look. So if you wanted to, like people like to do the baby hair or whatever, I don't do any of that. I just use my fingers and I pull it down. Let it do what it's gonna do. I'm too old to have baby hair. Okay, so the last step is, because I'm grown, putting on red lipstick. And that's it. I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and let me know if you try it what your messy bun looks like. All right, take care. See you in the next video, guys.